Y'all, I'm looking forward to this day because one of my favorite things to do, with my work, y'all, my favorite part of my work is doing book signings. I meet so many wonderful people. And y'all just fill me up. Y'all give me that energy that I need at my age, that boost of energy, and y'all give it to me. And you never know. Sometimes we'll get to talking, and they'll be telling me about stuff they cooked, and I'll say, come to my house and do a show with me. Well, the girl that, I think I heard her knocking, Eddie. Did you hear her? Has come from, where did she come from?
Indiana.
All the way from Indiana. I said, girl, would you come to my house and cook with me on my YouTube show? She said, yes, I will. I thought I heard a knock. Stacia!
Hello.
Come on in, and you have company with you.
I do.
Give me a hug.
Oh, well.
Give me a hug. Thank you so much for coming. And who is this?
Oh, this is Haley, my daughter.
Haley?
Yes. And then my baby sister.
Oh my.
Hello.
Ashley, y'all all look alike. Well, come on in.
Yes.
We're getting everything set up. And I was just telling my friends out there, my favorite work that I do is book signings.
Awesome.
Because I never know who I'm going to meet. And I'll get to talking with folks, and they'll tell me stuff they do or cook. And the next thing I know, I'm saying, would you come cook with me?
Here we are.
I bet you thought I wouldn't call you.
That's awesome. It's a dream come true.
She gave us her contact, and she came. So y'all better watch out at my book signings. We'll have you on a plane coming to Savannah. Well, this is that Ding Dong cake?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you were telling me about it.
My #1 seller.
#1 seller.
Yep.
So tell everybody. Okay, can we do
It's a
this one?
triple chocolate fudge cake. And the center is marshmallow cream with buttercream mixed together.
No.
And then we cover it in chocolate ganache. It's made of milk chocolate and heavy whipping cream. And then I put little decorations on it, and there you go. Delicious.
I can't do a flour to save my soul.
Well, I can teach you.
I want you to. My cakes are not the prettiest, but dadgum, they taste good.
Yes.
So today we are doing the 11th day of the 12 days of Christmas cookies.
Awesome.
And so I want you to tell everybody about your life. And this girl can talk too. I remember that.
Well, I am from Indiana, and I have been baking since I was 10 years old. And these butter pecan bars that we're going to make today are ones that I won champion with at the Carroll County 4-H Fair in Indiana when I was probably 9 or 10 years old.
Oh my gosh. And so these are your favorites. And
Yes.
they're called butter pecan bars.
Yes. Yes.
So this cookie sounds wonderful.
It is.
Now, is it a cookie or is
It's
it a bar?
cookie.
Okay.
So, in Indiana, we say butter pecan.
Yeah.
I know. So
and
I have
down
to get
here,
used
I
to
say
that.
butter pecan.
Pecan, yes,
How
I
does
know.
it spell?
So
How do you
it's
spell
the
it?
same way.
How do you spell it?
Pecan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pecan.
Pecan and pecan. I know. It looks like pecan. So it's all good.
It just
But
depends on where you were raised
yes,
and
I agree.
how it was pronounced
Yes.
in your house.
Yes.
Now, Stacia
All
has
right.
asked for some parchment paper.
Yes.
I love these because they fit in my air fryer.
Yes, they're the perfect
So
size.
while you're getting your stuff up, I'll cut this out to fit your pan for you,
Okay.
and you can get to going.
You want me to go ahead and start making
Yeah,
these?
go ahead and
All
start.
right. Here's our 2 eggs, and we are going to beat these eggs.
So you use the spray with flour.
I like
also?
the spray with flour. It works great for
But
baking.
You still, well, I do too.
You know what? You don't have to. Sometimes I just kind of spray it over the parchment paper after I put it
Yes.
in there, but it's okay. All right, so I've got the 2 eggs in
I
here,
can't see where my line is.
and we're going to add a cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
These are so yummy. Everybody likes them with coffee a lot of times for breakfast
Yes.
and such. And yes, last week I made them And I hadn't made them for a while, and then you're just like, oh, I forgot how good these were. Like,
I bet they kind of melt in your mouth.
yes, they're yummy.
All right, I can't tell where
You're
my
all right.
square is.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah, because we can spray around.
Yep.
I didn't.
They'll smell delicious. Your house will smell really good. All right, then we're going to add our cup of sugar.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put those somewhere. Okay.
Do you want an apron? Are you a...
No, I'm bad. I'm going to try to not make any messes.
I said, I don't look good in an apron.
You know what? I might usually just have an old t-shirt on or something, but yeah, so you're
Yeah.
good. Okay, so then we are going to mix this well. And I always kind of like it, scrape it around the
There you
edges to
go.
make sure.
Bring it down. Bring it
Yes.
down, sister.
They're so yummy.
So what town are you from in
I am
Indiana?
from Flora, Indiana, and we are a half an hour away from the Purdue Boilermakers.
From the pretty white.
From the Purdue Boilermakers. You know the Purdue Boilermakers, Purdue University?
Oh, okay.
One of my kids graduated from Purdue University.
Really?
And he actually won a contest for Big Man on Campus there. He made the most money for breast cancer research thing, and so he got this big award and whatever.
Now, how many children do you have? I know you brought one with you.
Well, I have 6. My husband and I had 6 altogether.
Oh, okay.
So we had his, hers, and ours. And so this is Haley, and then I have Kirsten and Drake, their oldest 2. And then I have Haley and Jared, and then Eleni and Wilson.
Wow.
And Wilson,
Do they all still live at home?
No, they all left me with 2 dogs.
You know, I've had that happen to me before.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to add our flour. This is such a simple recipe.
And is that all purpose?
Yes,
Or
it's all purpose. You know what? I usually just say flour for, whatever, unless I'm using.
I can't wait to taste that ding dong.
Oh, I just hope it's so good.
How did you name it ding dong?
Well, let me tell you, it's made after the ding dong cake. You know, like the ding dongs?
No, I don't.
You know, like Twinkies and ding dongs, like Hostess?
Yeah, but I knew
it's very similar.
Eddie is from New Hampshire.
Okay.
Do you know about ding dongs?
Oh, you guys, I should have brought you a ding dong. It was Hostess.
I happen to live with one.
Yeah, well, good times. Okay, we have this all creamed together, all right?
Okay.
And then our last thing, we got to put our vanilla in it. We need a little bit of vanilla.
How about our
a
butter?
teaspoon of
When
vanilla.
do you
we got to
put
add
the
our
butter?
We got to add our butter. Yes, we knew we were missing something. Yeah, we got to add our butter. I think I might have put that.
All right, let's see. Come on,
We're going to do
Paula.
that slow because it's going to be.
All right, you know what? I think I'm going to hold over your...
You're fine.
This
I
is
usually
getting...
just.
Look. Gotta let it overflow.
Okay, I'm just going to put this butter in a little bit of time.
Yes.
So I do not want to mess.
Yes.
So.
Well, if I can help you anyway, let me know.
We'll get this butter in here incorporated, and it'll be a lot. You can just pour that in just a little bit at a time.
Okay.
There we go. You have to have your butter in there.
Yes.
I'm all about butter. Anybody that...
This reminds me of something that I make.
Probably. I'm sure it's delicious.
It reminds me of my Aunt Gladys's Chewies.
Oh.
Eddie, do you remember me?
We just made them.
We did just make them.
So I have a funny story to tell you.
Tell me.
My youngest daughter, Eleni, she's the queen. She has my first cookbook of yours. But she's 25 now, okay? So when she was little, we had supper, and I had this pasta meal in a crock pot, for 6 kids. There's 8 of us, And we go to eat supper that night, and it tastes like vanilla. And I said, Eleni,
what had you cooked?
it was just like a pasta and cheese meat dish, something Italian, real simple. And we go to eat it you're feeding 6 kids. And Eleni, I said, why does this taste like vanilla?
Oh, excuse me.
And you know what she tells me?
What?
Well, I was watching Paula Deen today, and she put vanilla in her recipes. And
my gosh.
Needless to say,
Well, you tell Lainey I have never put vanilla flavoring in a pasta
she was
dish
probably
before.
5 years old.
Oh.
And let me tell you, we had to throw it out and get a pizza that night.
No.
Yes. So I'm ready for the pecans. The pecans.
Okay, the pecans. Do you stir them?
Just gently put them in a little bit. I can just, I can stir them
about
in.
that?
Let's just stir them in.
Let's just stir them.
Guess you might want to.
There you
Am I kind of messy? Okay.
No,
There we
I'll
go.
take those
All right.
from you. So.
See,
So you won't have that mess.
So yeah, so I always wanted to tell you that story about my daughter that
Well,
put
that is
vanilla
so
in pasta.
funny. Well, Paula
yeah.
Deen puts vanilla in her
And
dish.
she told me that, and I said, "You're not Paula Deen." Anyways, this is what they're supposed to look like, and they're just yummy. So we're going to put them in the dish.
Oh
and
gosh, I did miss.
you're fine.
But I'm just gonna spray around it. The edges
Yeah.
where I got it a little short. There you go.
Okay.
How about that? Let me come
You know
on
what?
over here and let me get that butter up. I don't
Okay.
want you to get it on your clothes.
Okay. God, that made a little bit of a mess.
You know, I meet some of the most wonderful people at my book signings. I just love all of y'all so much.
Well, I have something to show you at some point in time.
Okay.
You did a cameo for my son that was in the Marines. Did you
Did
know
I?
this? And every year it was for Mother's Day, and it was when he was first out of the Marines, or first in the Marines, and he couldn't come home, you know, and it was over COVID, I believe, and he had to do a
About
cameo.
5 years. Here,
Yeah.
let me help
Okay,
you hold
you're fine.
that bowl. Look,
And
those glass bowls are so heavy.
anyways, I'll have to show it to you.
Oh, yeah, I
Because
wanna
every
see it.
Mother's Day that comes up on my Facebook, and I would cry
Does
every
it?
time.
Oh.
But you know what was funny? Because on that video you made the comment about, well, he won't be home this year for Mother's Day, but maybe he'll be home next year for Mother's Day. And he was. So it was awesome. So I was like, oh, you were right. So anyways, here's our butter pecan bars.
Okay. Now we are gonna bake that, what, 350 maybe?
Yes, we are going to bake them about 35 minutes. There we go. Here's our butter pecan bars. Butter pecan bars.
Butter pecan or
I'm gonna-
pecan?
We're gonna
I don't
change,
care what you call it. Just make sure you call me when it's done.
and we're gonna call.
All right,
They're
so
good.
you need a knife?
Yeah, we're gonna just kind of take a knife around the edges here.
All right, now do you wait for these to cool? or-
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And they're delicious with any kinds of, you know, like a lot of people tell me they're great with coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
So, and I think they're a little bit, you want them brown on the edge, but they're soft on the inside.
Well, I set the timer for 33 minutes. Did it go off?
I'm not sure.
The timer didn't go off?
It was at about 27.
But
They,
my oven cooks much faster
Yes.
than like this home oven back
well,
here.
they should be. It's
And you
okay.
know, you cut perfect squares. You can tell you've been doing that.
Yeah, they're delicious. Hopefully they're delicious.
All right,
They are
Stacia.
hard to get out of there.
No, it's easy. Look
See if
how
they're still-
beautiful. I'm going to cut it in half, okay? Half for you
turned out
and
good.
half. They're beautiful. Do you want a corner or a center?
I'll have a center.
There's your center.
Okay.
And we are sinning.
Yep. First. Oh, they taste like they're supposed to.
Of course they do.
They're good.
Mm.
Champion cookies at the Carroll County 4-H Fair. Numerous times. They are good.
Delicious. Mm.
Yep. Those butter pecan bars are wonderful.
Stacia. What's your last name?
Harper.
Harper. Stacia Harper.
Yep.
I love that.
Easy.
That's pretty. Yes.
Station Marie. Aren't they good? They're good.
Yes.
And they're good and buttery. You can taste the butter in them.
So delicious. You know, with me cooking in a in a commercial oven, I have a tendency to overcook.
Yes.
And Teresa really helps me because
Well,
Teresa will say, Paula, no, I really think it's done. And so it's nice to have her kind of monitor me.
yeah, because they're so fast.
Uh-huh.
Like these bars. Good.
Well, listen, I hope you and your family have a very, very Merry Christmas.
We will have a
And
very
I
Merry
thank you
Christmas.
so much
You're very
for
welcome.
accepting the invitation.
It was wonderful.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
You're good, girl.
Delicious.
Merry
Made with
Christmas.
love.
Uh-huh. y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.